Today I'm sharing a few poses to help with flat feet. If you don't have flat feet, this will be a preventive sequence. One of the most beneficial aspects of yoga is the maintenance of our health. Let's start off in Dandasana. Legs extended, hands supporting you on either side of your hips. And let's point the toes and then flex the feet back towards the head. We're going to do this about 20 times. I'm Carmen Cooper, by the way. You can find me at carmencooperyoga.com. Our feet, we don't normally think about unless they start to hurt us. Some people are born with flat feet and have no pain or no issues. If you don't have any problems out of flat feet, there's no reason to worry about them. If you have fallen arches or painful flat feet, it can be due to misalignment in the legs and the ankles. And these poses will help keep your ankles and your knees aligned so that if your feet are flat, they won't hurt. If your feet are not flat, they will keep your feet from having fallen arches in the future. Preventive medicine is the best medicine. Yoga is a great tool for staying healthy. Now let's inhale and get tall. Always get tall before you fall forward. And then float down to your perfect point of stretch and challenge. We're going to be here for a while, so be sure that you're comfortable. If you're overly ambitious and go too far, wait for an inhalation to roll around and you can ease up a little bit. There's a natural wave-like motion to this pose. When you exhale, your body has a tendency to release a little further into the pose. And as you inhale, your body retracts up out of the pose slightly. So when you're inhaling, your body is naturally retracting a little bit out of the pose. That's the perfect time to ease up a little bit. Just enjoy the wave-like motion of the pose with your breath. This one helps reduce belly fat too. A lot of people are real interested in the poses that reduce belly fat. Now we're going to go to table, which is on your hands and knees. And we're going to alternate legs and extend one leg out behind. Switch, extend the other leg behind you. And we're going to do this about 20 times. If that's too many repetitions for you, feel free to stop at any time. This is similar to bird dog. We're just not extending the opposite arm. Takes the balance out of bird dog. Maintaining the body with yoga helps us age well. I don't mind getting older. I don't want to get debilitated. Yoga helps prevent the debilitating effects of growing older. We are all a work in progress. Now let's turn the toes under and push back into downward facing dog. Pay attention to your feet. Your Achilles tendon is getting a great stretch. I feel a lot of weight in the mound of my big toe while I'm in downward facing dog. If your heels don't come to the floor, don't worry about that. Your feet and the entire back of your body are enjoying an excellent stretch. Downward facing dog is one of the greatest stretches in all of yoga for the back of the body and the Achilles tendon. To come out of downward facing dog safely, simply drop to your knees and you are safely out. Our last pose is Malasana or garland pose, a simple squat. If you need to stay up high in this pose, feel free to do so. But if it's not too much of a challenge, you can come down low. If you're up on your toes, you may want to use your hands on the floor in front of you to help you balance. I have a real balance queen who takes my public yoga class named Julie. She does Malasana up on her toes and the balls of her feet and does not need to put her hands down for balance. Yeah, she's a real balance queen. You can put your hands in prayer pose at your chest if you're down low, and your elbows on the insides of your knees. Excellent stretch to the low back and excellent weight bearing on the feet. Gives the entire bottom of the feet a great stretch. So that's our sequence for today for flat feet, or to prevent flat feet. Scoop it all up. Keep it with you. Namaste.